When you think of Peru, you may think of Machu Picchu or even the Amazon. Well, we're not going to either of those places this time around. Instead, we're exploring Lima, a crowded city known for its exceptional cuisine. In fact, it's known as the gastronomic capital of Latin America. I'm half Chinese, and I had no idea that there was such a big population of Chinese living in Peru until I came here for the first time just a few years ago. Chifa, which is Chinese-Peruvian cuisine, kind of a fusion of the two cuisines together. There's thousands of Chifa restaurants, but the best one, in my opinion, and it's an upscale one, it's called Shinua, and it's right here. For those of you who are new here, I'm Liberté and I spent a decade on air as a journalist and meteorologist in LA. This is a lifestyle and travel show. I'm reporting on people who are making an impact in the world of food, fashion, and wellness. Enjoy the show, and if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe.
The idea with Shinua was doing something more upscale, more trendy, and put some more like European influences on it, American, European, and make a twist on the typical Chifa, you know, and do a different experience, different ambience.
Diego León de Peralta is not new to the restaurant scene. He's the businessman behind numerous other high-end swanky spots in Lima, including Fauna and Carnal, just to name a few. When Shinua opened back up in 2019, it was an immediate hit.
We were sold out for the very first few months. And sadly, the pandemic hit us. We were closed for roughly 2 years. That was rough, but then it picked up again. We opened like 2 years later, and
now you're back.
We're back.
Back and making a big impact on the restaurant scene. Shinua is unlike any other Chifa restaurant.
It's a mixture of everything, so you can find a bit of everything. You know, Peruvian fish. We have the Angus meat from the States with shumai with foie gras on it. We have truffle wagyu bao sliders. So the idea of Chifa in general is to share plates. So people order a lot of plates, and everybody tries something from the other. We even have up top in the private room like a round table. Where the table goes around, so people try everything.
Which is very Chinese.
It's very Chinese.
Yeah. I invited Arnold Wu, who is partners with Diego, and let's get out our chopsticks because I think we have some food coming. This looks beautiful.
So these are they're called kok chai, and they're dumplings. There are 4 different types of dumplings. And this is a hoisin sauce which you can dip it in.
Oh my gosh, it's so flavorful. It doesn't need the sauce. Arnold, you were a big part in the opening of this restaurant. Why be a part of something like this here in Lima?
Peru is also a country that has like 10% of population that has Chinese descendants.
Yeah.
So the biggest Chinatown is here after San Francisco. Mm-hmm. So the most restaurants you see on the streets are Chinese food. Mm-hmm. I remember the start, you know, and we agree that upper scale Chinese was very not being attended as it should be attended.
Arnold isn't new to the restaurant scene either. In fact, he co-owns Pardo's Chicken, a popular Peruvian rotisserie chicken restaurant with dozens of locations in Lima and beyond. But it's Shinua that's the shining star. Arnold says he let Diego take the lead on design.
But once you start seeing what he was like working on design and the details you see here, then I really understood upscale was really upscale in his mind, you know?
Right. The mix of lounge-like ambiance and delicious food presented perfectly on your plate is definitely a winning combination. So what's next for the duo?
Miami's definitely a target. I've lived in Miami, so I know a lot of people there. So it's a logical place because there's some nice Chinese upscale restaurants in Miami, but none have the Chifa feel to it.
I think this is the one that has the most possibility of taking the Peruvian food, you know, to the world.